Let's check up. Let's check up. Pull up a chair for the Midweek Checkup now.
Welcome to the Midweek Checkup. My name is Lindsey, Blair, and I'm joined by Gilles. This past Sunday, Pastor Jonah preached Matthew 16. He taught us that Christ has forgiven our sin, defeated spiritual oppression, and torn down the wall of hostility and division that keeps people separated, and we get to be partakers in that glory. Jonah also reminded us that when we confess Jesus is Lord, the Spirit of the living God fills us, and that God's Spirit within us is far greater than the spirit that's at work to accuse, condemn, and tempt us. The peace that God's Spirit brings will calm our minds, ease the ache of our hearts, and settle our souls. That is good news for all of us. Bobby, what did you think?
Waverly Hills is spooky, and the only thing more ominous than saying, "Wait, don't go in yet," to someone entering Waverly Hills is if the person responds, "I'll be right back."
Yeah, I'm not ever going near that place. No way.
He's not coming back. I've seen those movies. He's done. All right, seriously, this was a good exhortation that we don't have to live in fear. Christ has defeated Satan, sin, and death for us. Now, for anyone who missed the sermon or needs help remembering, let's do a quick recap.
All right. Well, Pastor Jonah began by saying that where you say something impacts the way people perceive what you are saying. Jesus said something very important to his disciples, but it matters to our understanding to note that he said it in Caesarea Philippi, the northern part of a region the Old Testament referred to as Bashan. The locals called it the land of the serpent. Genesis 14 and Deuteronomy 3 teach us this is where Nephilim clans lived. Mount Hermon in Bashan would have sent an even deeper chill down people's spines. In the Jewish mind, Bashan and Mount Hermon were the places of spiritual invasion, oppression, and desecration.
Psalm 22 talks about the lions and bulls of Bashan, a metaphor for evil spiritual forces. So in this place, Jesus asks Peter, "Who do you say that I am?" When Peter responds, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God," Jesus says, "Upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not conquer it." Rock here is referring to Peter. It's referring to Peter's confession and the actual rocks they are standing on in Bashan. Jesus is showing them something profoundly theological and spiritual by asking them this question in this place.
Then Jesus leads them up to Mount Hermon, the very place of the invasion of Genesis 6, where it was said to have occurred, the very place where evil forces from the unseen realm came to distort, deceive, and destroy God's creation, including his image bearers. And there, his face was transformed like the sun, and his clothes were as white as light. The transfiguration of Jesus shows us what will be done about the invasion. The Lord himself will come and reclaim what is his. He will put his enemies under his authority. He will fill the church with his power, and not even the gates of hell will hold us back.
The demonic invasion has been undone, and we don't have to be afraid. Yes, the devil remains on the prowl. Yes, be alert. Part of being alert is to remember what is actually true. He may be like a lion, but he's a limping one, and his teeth have been pulled by the Lion of Judah.
Jesus told his disciples they would not perish before seeing the kingdom of God. That is what he is showing them on Mount Hermon. The kingdom of God begins with the beauty of the king. In that kingdom, spiritual oppression ceases, wars cease, and one day death itself will cease. So if you want that kingdom, come to the king.
Now, this Sunday is Easter. We won't have Bible fellowship this week, so we can use the classroom as an overflow room if we need it. But I don't think we'll need it because we've got 3 special service times, 8:30, 10, and 11:30 a.m. We should have plenty of room for all of us to celebrate the risen Lord together. Also join us Friday at 7 p.m. for our annual Good Friday service. On Good Friday, we'll have childcare for ages 3 and under. For our 3 Easter services, all Sojourn Kids classes will be open. Join us and bring a friend.